How's your night going? I know I started kind of late. It's already past midnight, I think. I was out. I was out eating dinner with friends, so I'm starting a little bit late. So sorry about that, everybody. A lot of you are probably already asleep. It is what it is. I'm still awake, so here I am, back in the car. I'll wait for a couple of you guys to pop in. I'm sure you're still getting notifications that I'm streaming, but I'm gonna prop my light up a little bit here. I'm gonna put you right here. Actually, oh, I'll put you right there. There we go. That good? We're good? I think we're good. We're fine. Yeah, we're good. We're good. But how's it going, everybody? Poe, how you doing, man? Be joining you soon. I know, right? How's it going, Poe? So we're back in the car. Um, so last night, kind of sleepy. So last night, spent the night in the car, obviously. I made it all the way to 6 in the morning. I think 6:30 in the morning. Woke up. My neighbor's sprinklers woke me up because they were just going ch 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 ch. Um, so they woke me up and I couldn't fall back to sleep because they were just making a lot of noise. So I ended up going back inside and sleeping in my bed for like the next 2 hours till I had to wake up and go to work. But for, I would say, 95% of the night, I slept in my car. But yeah, those sprinklers were just too noisy. So I'm like, screw this. Went back inside, got a couple hours of sleep before work. And yeah, but made it till 6:30 a.m. So I'm gonna say that was a successful camp camping in the car. Um, wasn't the comfiest thing ever. I will say that. When your back seat, like if I was in a minivan or something where the seats could fully like go into the floor and it would just like flat, and I had like a air mattress or something, that would have been way better. Like super easy if that was the case. But because these seats only like just recline, it's kind of hard to get comfortable. Really, the only way to get comfortable is to just lay just back like in a recliner. But but if you're gonna sleep in the car, I recommend getting like a minivan or something where the seats go all the way flush with the floor. Because if not, then yeah. But if you're popping in for the first time, guys, welcome to the stream. We're back in the car. Got my little solar light going. Had that plugged in all day. How you doing, Sadrippy? Saya Drippy? Is that how you pronounce your name? How you doing, man? How's your night going? Thank you for the thumbs up, by the way, guys. If you're brand new to the channel, welcome. Do you want me to subscribe? Subscribe if you want, man. I would love to have you as a subscriber. If you like my content, feel free to subscribe, but you don't have to. It's not mandatory. It's America. You can do what you want. But if you like what you're watching, I guess you can subscribe. It's up to you. I won't twist your arm, man. I won't twist your arm. But yeah, spent last night in my car because why not? You know, why not? Like I said, it wasn't the most comfy experience. I just spent the night in my driveway in my car. You might be asking yourself, why would you do that? If you have a house, why would you sleep in your car? Well, just so I said I did. Just so I said I could. People at work thought I was crazy. They're like, what do you mean you slept in your car, Adam? Don't you have a house? I'm like, yes, I do. But I want to try it. And I will say this, it made me appreciate the bed that I have much more. My bed isn't the most comfortable. I bought it from Amazon for like $100. Super thin mattress, only about like this thick. Not the most comfy, very firm mattress, but definitely feels like sleeping on a cloud compared to sleeping in your car. So, at least my car anyway. You're in training, true. I know, right? I know, right? Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. And Poe, what kind of, well, you don't have to tell me the exact kind of car you have, but like what style of car do you have? Do you have like a minivan or something with some space in it? Because I mean, I could see how it's doable if you got like a car with some room. or like a truck with a camper on the back, something with a little bit of space. It's kind of hard to do when you're in a like a smaller car like mine. Not a lot of room. Doable, but not a lot of space. But is what it is. I just got back from hanging out with some coworkers, so I ended up starting a little bit late. I don't think I'm gonna spend tonight in my car because I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. I gotta look around just a car right now. Makes sense. Don't have a car? Well, cars are overrated. Bikes are nice. You can't really sleep on a bike though. I mean, I guess you could, but probably be even worse than a car. I guess you put like a little camper on the back of your bike, which I have seen some YouTubers do that, but not exactly practical. But I think if I bought another car, it would probably be something maybe like a hatchback, with some space in the back where like the seats can be either be taken out completely or they like flush with the floor. You could sleep anywhere, really. True. I sleep in my backyard sometimes. I also sleep in my backyard sometimes. I got a tent. I'm thinking about doing like a live stream from my backyard one of these nights. I just gotta like set up my tent because the weather's actually been pretty nice. I don't have a top cover for my tent though, so if it rains, I'm basically screwed. But I think the weather's been nice enough. So I might try doing like a little live stream from my backyard. I gotta mow my lawn first though, because the grass is pretty tall in the backyard. I sleep in my neighbor's backyard. I mean, that's one way to do it. That's one way to do it. But how's your night going, Poe? And also, Drippy, how's your night going? And anybody else that's watching, how's your night going? Hope it's going well. This solar light actually works surprisingly well. Was charging all day. I still got a lot of juice. So, because normally it stays on all night, but I only kept it on last night until like 2:30 in the morning. So it actually got a little bit more charge time than usual from the sun. And it was actually a sunny day today, so sister moved back in or what? How you doing, Mostart? And no, I just wanted to sleep in my car, just to say I did. You know me, you know me, Mostart. Slept in the shed, slept in the garage, slept in a tent in the garage, um, slept in my car. Wasn't the most comfy experience, but yeah, I was bragging about it to people at work. I'm like, I slept in my car last night. They're like, Adam, you're stupid. I'm like, I know, but yeah. They're like, that's nothing to brag about, Adam. I'm like, well, I'm still gonna brag about it, even though I had to go back inside at like 6 in the morning because my neighbor's sprinkler kept waking me up. Um, yeah, Mustard, how's your night going, man? How's your night going? My nose always itches. Got to sleep on the roof. I mean, that's a possibility, maybe. Maybe. Probably not, though. I don't know if I'd sleep on my roof. I'd probably end up damaging some of the shingles or something. Excuse me. Huh. But I need to get a minivan. That's what I need. Need to bring back the minivan. Then I could haul furniture. Or like a truck with a camper on the back. I suppose that could work too. Um, I don't know, minivans. I kind of like minivans. Not the most stylish, right? But you can do a lot with a minivan. Or if you could take out the seats completely, just take out all the back seats, get better gas mileage maybe. Box truck, possibly. Well, I don't know if I would buy a box truck. I mean, if I didn't have my house, maybe. But buy a pool and sleep on a floaty. I mean, I don't know. I don't know about that. That'd be like the equivalent to a waterbed, I guess. How old do you think I am? 1 out of 10? Probably 10, 7. I don't know. But yes, I wanted to pop back in, just so you guys know I didn't like get kidnapped or anything last night. Because yeah, last you heard of me, I was sleeping in my car, and then like if I went like a day or two without streaming, you've been like, "What happened to Adam? Did a werewolf actually get him while he slept in his car?" I didn't see any werewolves, so you know. And then I got home and I had to restart my router because my internet, it said I wasn't connected to the internet, so I just had to completely restart my router. That seemed to have fixed the issue. So hopefully the stream's looking okay. 7. See, I'm that good. I'm that good. I guessed right. And Poke Collector, I don't believe you're 5 years old. I do not. But I'm kind of curious how much box trucks are. I mean, I'm sure you could find some cheap ones off Amazon. I mean, not Amazon, off of Facebook Marketplace or something. Most of them probably have high mileage, but you can find some cheap cars off of Facebook. Off of the Facebook Marketplace. I went to Applebee's, got me some chicken tenders and some French fries and some kind of Mountain Dew. It's like a Mountain Dew Blast or something. It was like a blue color. It was all right. RV. I think I should sleep on my roof tonight. I mean, you might fall off, man, but RV, yeah, RV would be cool, but it would be nice if I had like space on the side of my house for an RV or like a camp trailer or something, but I don't really have any space on the side of my house. No space, unfortunately. Sleep on the edge. Do 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 do. Thank you for the likes, by the way, guys. And again, sorry I started streaming a little bit late. I was hanging out with some coworkers. Tomorrow's technically my Friday, um, but I'm probably gonna go in on Monday just to get some more overtime. This will be like the fourth week in a row where I've only taken one day off. Maybe I'll work both my days off, get that extra cheddar. Maybe. I mean, I could. Who needs a day off? Who needs a break, guys? Psh, breaks are overrated. Days off, overrated. Overrated. This light is so bright. It's not even on the highest setting, guys. Not even on the highest setting. It's just really bright. Excuse me. Get an RV, travel the country, 7-year-old live dangerously, short lives. Yeah, true, especially if they're sleeping on the roofs. Their roofs. Why is my son on this app, you guys? I have no idea. Um, I need to clean my garage. That's what I need to do. I need to organize my garage, clean my garage. Too many laws and rules for RVs. I agree. Yeah, it seems like they do have quite a bit of laws and stuff, and I think you have to get like insurance, some kind of different insurance. It's not just like car insurance. I could be wrong about that. Yeah, it's YouTube. It's YouTube. But how is everybody's night going? What time is it where you guys live? It is currently, what time is it my time? It is currently 12:36 in the morning. So just past midnight my time. There's a random cat walking down the sidewalk. Huh. My coworker was asking me about YouTube and like how he can get started doing YouTube videos. He was just kind of curious. So I gave him some tips. I was like, if you decide to start a YouTube channel, I'll give you some tips. I'm like, if you got a phone, just start uploading stuff. Well, welcome back, man. Message redacted. What did the message say? I don't even know what the message was. How did it get redacted? Welcome back. Thank you for the thumbs up. But yeah, probably gonna work on Monday. Get some extra cheddar. Step one, get a camera. True. So Mostart, I was looking at some cameras on Amazon. Because I was kind of like looking into like GoPros and stuff, like just kind of like the knockoff GoPros, like just 1080p or whatever, just to kind of see a price. And I saw some like 8K cameras. They're just kind of like point and shoot. They kind of look like a DSLR, but they were like 8K. They're only like 120 bucks. Um, they got surprisingly good reviews. Just kind of point and shoot, autofocus. I don't know how good the audio quality is, or if you can like hook up a like external microphone. I don't think I'm gonna buy one, but I was just kind of looking into it because they kind of popped up when I was looking at the GoPro type cameras, just to kind of see what kind of cameras there were out there. You can also use them as a webcam, so that was kind of interesting. Um, but it was like 8K. I'm like 8K, and only 120 bucks. That's crazy. You can get an 8K camera. Well, 8K. I think only 30 FPS though, so I'm not really sure how good it looked. And the reviews could be fake too. But I was just kind of looking, seeing what they had. Step two, sleep in a car. True. True. Um, Poe, I just saw your comment. Do you know how I could save you as a favorite? Drippy, just hit that subscribe button and there should be a way to turn on notifications somewhere. Like there should be like a little bell icon maybe. It might be like 3 little dots on the top of your screen or in one of the corners. After you hit subscribe, there should be like 3 little dots. Just click on it and then there's probably other options. Or you can hit the save the favorite button, I guess. I'm not entirely sure. I think I've checked into those and the ones I saw were very shady with bot reviews. Yeah, I didn't look too much into it. I was trying to find some like actual like footage like from the camera, but I see like cell phone videos of like people like kind of looking at the camera or unboxing the camera, but no like actual footage of the video itself from the camera. So I don't know. And a lot of them could be like bot reviews, yeah. They're like 120 bucks, 8K. So I don't know. Probably like just some cheap Chinese webcam something or other. Enzy, I'm not sure how, but I seem to have subscribed to you at one point or another. Well, Enzy, it's possible. It's very possible. Maybe I was reacting to like some political news video and maybe you found me that way. Maybe. Or possibly I was playing a video game. I play a lot of video games on the channel. But NZ, glad you're a subscriber. Hope you decide to stick around as a subscriber. And glad you found my channel again. I'm just kind of out in my car. I spent the night in my car last night, so I'm kind of giving everybody a recap of my experience and just kind of reading people's comments. Was it the one when he was sleeping in his car? Yeah, I did that one last night. um, but yeah, Inzi, welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the channel, by the way. How do I donate other than rip off YouTube? I think there might be there's a link to my PayPal somewhere on my main channel page. If you want to go through PayPal and donate that way. Or you can just send a super chat through PayPal. Not PayPal. The easiest way is to just send a super chat or to become a member on the channel by hitting the join button. That's the easiest way. YouTube does like take 30%. But, it is what it is. YouTube's got to pay the bills too, even though YouTube is like Google, has billions of dollars. But they let me upload stuff for free to their website. So, if they got to take a little bit of money, it is what it is. But that's the easiest way, is to just hit the join button or send a super chat. But there is a link to my PayPal somewhere on my main channel page. You might have to open up like a web browser though. But yeah. And Enzi, like, the title of this video is Living in My Car, but I'm not actually living in my car. Like, I do live in a house. I was just like sleeping in my car just kind of for the fun of it. So I don't want people thinking like I'm like homeless sleeping in my car and like giving me billions of dollars. Like, I don't want to mislead anybody. But yeah, I just kind of slept in my car for fun, just because. But yeah, YouTube does take like 30%. Yeah, they do. They do take like 30%. So, but I think PayPal takes like I think there's like a fee if you give stuff through PayPal too. I think it might be like 10%. It's probably less than YouTube, but yeah, that's the easiest way, is to just hit the join button and become a channel member, or you can just send a super chat. It is what it is. YouTube takes a little bit of money, but it is what it is. But the more people that send super chats and become members on the channel, it does tell YouTube that people are actively watching my content and willing to spend money to watch my content. So that kind of helps with the YouTube algorithm too, which helps grow the channel, which does have positive effects in other ways. So it kind of all feeds to the circle of things, I guess. But yeah, they take like 30%. So if somebody donates $1, they take 30 cents. I get to keep 70 cents. But it is what it is. I live in my car. Enzo, with a $50 donation, I sleep in a boat in the middle of the desert. I don't judge. Dude, a boat in the middle of the desert? Bro, thank you so much for the donation, bro. Like, seriously. You're the real MVP, man. You didn't even realize you were subscribed to me. You popped back in by complete accident, and then you donated $50. Dude, like, seriously, bro. That is super nice of you. I do appreciate it, man. So you live in a boat in the middle of the desert. Do you like make YouTube videos? Because if you don't, you should make a YouTube video. Because I'd be curious to kind of see that. A boat in the middle of a desert. Like, was the desert a river at some point? Like, how did you get the boat to the desert? Like, that's... I'm intrigued now. Very intriguing. A boat in the middle of the desert. I want to donate, but I don't got money on this little kid. Well, okay, so Drippy, if you don't have a job and you don't have money of your own, do not donate, okay? Like, if this is your mom's account or something, don't send me money, okay? Only send money if you feel like it, if you can afford it, and if it's your actual money. Some people are like, oh, I'm donating through my parents' account. Like, don't do that. Trust me. You'll probably get in trouble. But thank you so much for the $50 donation, bro. Like, seriously. I am a creator, and my channel involves lots of fire. Ooh. Lots of... Okay, let me see if I can... I can't visit your channel from the mobile device. Do me a favor, though, NZ. If you get a chance, like, after this is over, like, leave a comment on one of my videos. Just one of my random videos on my channel, because then I can go back and then I can find your channel. Because it's hard to go back with my live streams and like see the comments. But if you comment on one of my other videos, I can click on that comment and then I can go to your channel. It won't let me visit your channel from mobile right now for some reason. But I do want to check you out if you're like a content creator, because that sounds cool. It's a very small channel at this point, but it is growing. Well, we all start somewhere, man. Like I know, all things considered, my channel's pretty small too. Like I've been doing YouTube for like, I want to say 15 years. Um, I started my channel. It was a different channel. I was just like making videos with my friends, just like chase scene videos, like parkour videos, free running, that type of thing. Then I moved to Idaho. Didn't have any friends in Idaho and couldn't really make videos with my old friends because we were obviously in different states. So I just started doing gaming stuff, because gaming I could just, I could do all that by myself, just, playing video games and stuff. So it kind of became a gaming channel. So now I mainly do gaming. I do some like reaction videos to like news and politics occasionally. 600 subs. Nice. Very cool. Well, I'll definitely have to check you out, man. I actually, I like watching smaller subscribers, like smaller channels rather than big channels. Because like with smaller channels, I feel like the creators, they interact with their subscribers a little bit more. The bigger channels, like with millions of subscribers and stuff, it's not necessarily their fault, because they have a lot of people subscribed, so they can't read every comment, they can't respond to every comment. So I guess they do what they can, but I do feel like that bigger subscribers, they just kind of ignore their fan base in a way. Where like the smaller guys, they're more interactive with their subscribers. So I don't know. It's kind of fun to like watch smaller content creators. But that's just what I think. That's just what I think. But 600 subs, that's not bad. So you said you do stuff with fire. Like you light things on fire, or involves lots of fire? Interesting. I'll definitely have to check out your channel, Enzy. I seriously enjoyed going on the smaller channels because of the fact that they can actually see my chat. Yeah, like on the bigger channels, it's like the comments go by so fast. It's like, I don't know. I mean, I guess you can put on slow mode, because there is like a slow mode, so it only like puts a comment, like you can like do like every 30 seconds or something, people can leave comments, or you can like switch it to like members only mode. So only the people that are paying for like memberships, only they can post a comment, or you can do subscriber only mode. So there's like ways where you can kind of like lessen the amount of chats. But if you have like 300,000 subscribers or like a million subscribers, even then it's kind of hard to keep up. But the whole reason I like doing YouTube is to kind of interact with my fans, like to interact with the viewers and read people's comments. So I actually like reading everybody's comments. I just don't I just don't like it when I type something in and it gets left in the dust because of the 10,000 other people have already typed something. Yeah, I get you, man. Like when I'm watching a bigger channel, I don't even bother leaving comments, because I'm like, they're never going to see this comment. Like I'm not even going to bother wasting my time, because by the time I've typed it out and hit send, there's already been like 100 other comments that have just buried it. So I get it. I totally get you. Like I don't even waste time commenting on other people's bigger channels. It's just kind of pointless. But smaller channels, they seem to read comments more. I like to read everybody's comments. I do miss some occasionally, and like if I'm playing a video game or something, a lot of times I'm like paying attention to the game, so I do miss comments. But a lot of people, they chat amongst themselves and stuff too, so it's kind of a fun way for people to just kind of hang out and just chat and make new friends. If you want to interact with the creator, don't even yeah, exactly, Vivi. It's like if they got a big channel, it's like, I mean, to be honest though, I feel like some channels, they don't even try to interact with their subscribers. Like you could, like, unless you donate like 10 grand, they won't even read your comment. You know? Or you make like some super big donation. Even then, it's like they see like $1,000 donation, they don't even blink. They're like, thanks for the donation, this, and they don't read the comment. They're just like, thanks for the donation, thanks for the 10 gifted subs, blah, blah, blah. And then they just go about their life because they're like they're making literally like thousands of dollars per month. So it's like they probably don't even give a crap. I mean, they're set for life. A lot of them, they're already like millionaires. They're like, I don't even care. You gave me $20. I don't give a crap. I make that like every 5 minutes. You know. Thunder Ducky, how's it going, man? So, what part of the world are you in? I am in Southern California. Oh, nice. I live in Idaho. Thunder Ducky, because people like you and me are trying to build community rather than a fan base. Yeah, exactly, exactly. I like building a community. You know, I would rather have like a smaller channel with active subscribers that keep coming back rather than like a lot of subscribers that just maybe only watch my video once a year, or they pop in one night and then they never pop back in ever again. So they just become like a number, you know? Because there's like a lot of big channels out there that they're like subscriber counts big, but they only get like, you know, maybe 1,000 views per video, which is still more than what I get usually. But it's like they have 1 million subscribers, but only 1,000 people watch their video. I'd rather have like 1,000 subscribers and have like more people watch my video in comparison. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm trying to build a community. Yeah. I like that. But the worst are the very small creators who have one effing message and they don't even read it. I know. Like seriously, yeah. Yeah, they have like 5 subscribers and like, they'll have like one subscriber that always shows up for their live stream and leaves comments and they don't even read it. I'm like, bro, this one person showing up and you're not even reading their comment. How you doing, Emma? Emma in the chat says, hello, how you doing? It's the best part. They don't interact with their subscribers because there's always these pitfalls and traps that they can say the wrong thing, and just lose half the audience. Yeah. Haven't seen you in a minute. Well, Emma, so you've been a subscriber. Well, welcome back, Emma. I'm glad. See, this is what I'm talking about. For some reason, I don't know why, but it's like when I stream from my cell phone like this, it tends to send out more notifications to my subscribers for some reason. Like when I stream from my computer, it sends out notifications, but I'm like streaming from my mobile device, like from my phone, it sends out. So I don't know how YouTube does things, but I think YouTube's trying to like push their shorts thing. They're trying to like become TikTok, I think. So maybe when I stream from my phone, I have a bigger reach. I'm not exactly sure. But welcome back, Emma. You have some international viewers. I'm from Spain. Oh, nice. All the way from Spain. Never been there before. I think my sister visited Spain once. I'd love to go one day, but yeah, never been there. I will admit that sometimes I do get a little busy and I don't take the time to read the comments. Yeah, I mean, that's understandable. You can't read every comment. That's the thing. And like, if you're playing a video game or like doing like a reaction video or something, it kind of like interrupts the flow sometimes. Like if you're playing like a racing game and then you're like trying to read the comments and then you just like run off the road or crash into a tree, which happens to me all the time. I was playing American Truck Simulator the other night and I was almost to my destination where I had to drop off my trailer. And then I like read somebody's comment and I took my eye off the screen for a split second and then I like ran into another car and it costed me like $900 they took like $900 off my delivery fee because I crashed into another car. It does kind of make things funny though. I will admit. It does make things funny when you like screw up because you're trying to read the chat. I am sitting in my car, Emma. I'm in my car right now. With my Star Wars only one of the seats is a Star Wars seat cover. Got that from a thrift store. My other seat is like a red racing one. Also got that from a thrift store. But yeah, I'm out in my car. I spent the night out here last night just because I wanted to say I slept in my car. So tonight I'm kind of like updating people on my experience. I ended up sleeping I say sleeping. I feel like I didn't sleep much because it wasn't very comfortable. But I ended up staying out in my car until 6:30 a.m. Then I went back inside to my bed to get a couple hours of actual good sleep before I had to go to work. And then I live streamed last night until 2:30 a.m. So I got like a handful of hours of sleep. Wasn't the comfiest experience, but Enzi says, honestly, I can tell you right now that I really appreciate the fact that you're reading my comments and responding, and I have always tried to keep that in mind. Well, yeah, it's kind of cool. Like, even if it's like a smaller channel like mine, when the person's like actually reading your comments, it's kind of cool because you kind of feel like you're a part of a community. Where when you're just watching some big streamer, I mean, I know they got stuff to do, but still, it's like when their whole job is to stream, like they make a living off of streaming. I would love to do that, but they're making a living off of like playing video games, or they're just content creators. And don't get me wrong, like being a content creator full time is hard work because you have to like come up with new ideas, and it's not as easy as people think. Like it does feel like a job sometimes if you're doing it obviously for a job. So I get you can kind of get burnt out, and but like if that's your whole job is to just like sit there and play video games and people are like actively watching you and giving you money, and you don't have to like go to a normal job, and you can't take the time to like read some comments. It just kind of rubs me the wrong way. I'm like, bro, you basically have a dream job. There's like hundreds of thousands of people out there that wish they were in your position. And like these big streamers, they're making like millions of dollars every month, like hundreds of thousands of dollars every month. And they can't like read some comments and interact with their community. It just seems kind of weird. To be fair, there are a lot of trolls, with the bigger channels. There's just a lot of people in the chat that are toxic, that are just trying to troll, cause trouble. So maybe that's why they don't read it. But they also have moderators and stuff. And you can pick and choose the comments you want to read. So I don't know. It just kind of bothers me when streamers, they just kind of ignore their community. I like to read the comments, so I don't know. I don't think I'm better than they are. They're obviously doing something right if they have like millions of subscribers, but I personally like reading people's comments. Not gonna lie, I actually like sleeping in the car. It depends on the car, Emma. Like if I had a bigger car, like, and I could put an air mattress in the back or something and just like sleep without having to be sitting in a chair, just like sleep flat on my back, that would be way more comfy. But because I'm just in like a 4-door like coupe, it's kind of like sleeping in a recliner, but less comfortable. So you kind of have to like stay in one position all night in order to be somewhat comfortable. But you can't like if you like try laying on your side, it just doesn't feel right. So I don't know. It's doable, and I could probably get used to it after a while. But yeah, I think I did pretty good for the first night. I think I did pretty good. And yeah, Emma, I'm sleeping. I'm in the car right now. I live in Idaho. I know somebody asked what part of the world I live in. I live in Idaho. I know somebody said they're from Spain. I think it was Vivi. Yeah, Vivi said they're from Spain. I also have some people that watch from Australia. I think there's some people that watch from Poland, from Russia. There's like a couple people from Russia that watch my channel. I have a Toyota van, but I definitely can't go one night. Oh, like a whole night. Well, see if you can take the seats out of your minivan. If you could take the seats out or like collapse the seats and like put an air mattress back there, that would probably be pretty comfy. Like I feel like I could do that long term. Like if I had a minivan and then an air mattress in the back, I'd be set. Because I've slept on an air mattress before, and those are actually pretty comfy. So I feel like I could do that. It would kind of suck during the summer, probably. Like right now, temperature's not that bad, but during the summertime, that'd probably be a little rough. You'd always have to like be running your air conditioner, so you'd probably spend a lot in gas money. Um, you know, but right now, during like just at the start of summer, at night at least it's not bad. But like living in your car during the summertime, probably not. Probably not the nicest experience. But yeah, I think I could do it if I had like a minivan. Just get some just get a gym membership for like $50 a month or something. Take a shower at the gym every day, do some working out, and then save all that money on not having to pay rent, like sleep in the Walmart parking lot or whatever. It sounds easy on paper, but you know, it's probably not. It's just not easy. But I mean, if you need to save some money and you don't want to get like a lease for an apartment, that's the way I would go if I didn't have my house. I was lucky and I got my house when things were still kind of cheap. I wouldn't be able to afford a house these days, like nowhere near close to affording a house. But I had to live with my parents for a long time until I saved up enough for a down payment. Took me a long time to save up enough for a down payment. But yeah, it kind of sleeping in your car kind of kind of helped you realize like sleeping in a bed is pretty nice. It kind of makes you count your blessings. Because even though I sleep on like $100 mattress that I bought from Amazon, it's like the cheapest you can get, and it's not the most comfortable, it's definitely more comfortable than sleeping in your car. So it puts things in perspective, you know? And you have a Toyota van. Toyota's a good brand. Thank you for the likes, by the way, guys. We got 7 likes on this video now. I got my little light right here. That's a solar powered light. Got that for an Amazon review. Normarex, you could curl up in the back unless it's a split seat, of course. Can't tell what kind of you got for the shirt, but from the angle, a pillow would help as well. Yeah, I used a pillow last night. I had 2 pillows. So I mean, it wasn't it wasn't that bad. If my neighbor's sprinklers hadn't turned on and were making a crap ton of noise, I probably could have spent the whole night in my car. But I woke up at 6:30 a.m. and I went back inside because I was just like, these sprinklers are probably going to be on for an hour and I need to get a little bit of sleep. But yeah, it's just like a 4-door Honda. So it's not a whole lot of space. I guess I could kind of curl up in the back seat. I didn't think of that. But I guess I could kind of curl up in the back seat because there is a little bit of space back there. But I just kind of I just reclined my seat and I kind of just slept on my back. But I guess curling up, that might, maybe, I mean, that maybe. I didn't think of that actually. That might be a little more comfortable. I'm like 6 feet tall though. I'm like 5'11". So I kind of have long legs. So maybe it wouldn't be the most comfortable. But a minivan, I could do a minivan. That would be nice. And No More X. How you doing, man? How's your night going? Again, shout out to Enzy in the chat for the $50 super chat. Appreciate it, man. Really do appreciate it. Money's kind of been tight lately. I'm going in on my day off. I'm supposed to get Monday and Tuesdays off, but I've been going in every Monday to work overtime. I've been doing that for 3 weeks. This will be week number 4. I might even try working both my days off just to get some more overtime because I gotta pay for my cell phone bill. Because I pay for like a whole year at a time. I don't do it by month. I just pay for 12 months at a time. But it's usually a big bill because it's like for the whole year, which is still pretty cheap compared to most people's bills. Like most people are paying like, well, I don't even know, but I pay like $250 for the entire year. But I only get 15 gigs of data. I thought about upgrading to the unlimited plan, which is more money, obviously. But if I get the unlimited, I could like live stream, just when I'm out doing stuff, which would kind of be cool. I think it would kind of make for some cool content if I could just live stream like when I'm, out grocery shopping or something and not really have to worry about data. Because right now I only have 15 gigs and I'm just right outside my house, so I'm using the Wi-Fi from my house because it surprisingly reaches out to my car. So I thought about maybe upgrading my cell phone plan, but I don't know if it's worth it. I'm still thinking about it. I have like 5 days to decide before it like auto renews. So I'm thinking about it. Thunder Ducky says, I used to sleep out on my porch in high school, blankets down first, then air mattress, blankets nailed to the banister to make walls along with the blanket cover to top things, the bugs away. Yeah. I used to make forts on my bunk bed. You know how you could tuck the sheets in your bunk bed and I make a little fort out of it? That's what I liked doing back in the day because I had to share a room with my brother. Sometimes four of us would be in one room. We have like two bunk beds, so we make like forts out of the sheets. Those were the good old days, back before I had to pay bills. You don't realize how easy things are when you're a kid until you become an adult and you actually have to pay for stuff on your own and your parents don't pay for it. And you actually have to buy food for yourself and pay a mortgage or pay rent or go to a job, pay your car insurance bill, pay the electric bill. You don't realize how easy it is until it's too late. And then you're like, man, I wish I would have not grown up so fast, you know? But it is what it is. I still act like a kid most days. Hey, we got 9 likes on this video. Dang. We went from like 5 to 9. Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. Appreciate it. And yeah, Enzi, make sure you leave a comment on one of my videos so I can check out your channel later. Then I can just click on your comment, go to your channel, and then we'd be in business. Nomar X says, going good, remastering, mixing my song Freedom from last year. Hopefully we'll have the revised version out for Monday, Memorial Day. Oh, nice. So, Nomar X, am I pronouncing that right? Are you like a music artist? Do you like do rap? Or what kind of music are you into? Freedom from last, like, is it kind of hip hop, rap music, or I wish I was like good at mixing music and all that. You got to be talented to do that type of thing. I can like kind of edit videos. I'm like okay when it comes to editing, depending on the program. Definitely need to get better at it. But when it comes to like music editing, I suck. I suck at music editing. I just kind of suck at music in general. Videos is more my thing. But yeah, that's cool though. Remastering and remixing. Very cool, very cool. And Omar, do me a favor, like leave a comment on one of my videos as well, and I'll check out your channel too. I kind of like, see, that's what I do. Like when people subscribe, because I can like see what, I can see when people subscribe. I can like kind of filter it from like newest subscribers. And what I like to do is I like to kind of check out what my subscribers, if they like have YouTube channels and stuff. And then I occasionally like pop in and kind of see what they're up to. Because I'm always curious like what other people are doing, you know? It's Nomar X. I dabble in all genres. I write my own lyrics and use my own riffs, etc. Generate with AI since I don't have a band anymore. Oh, that's cool. And I generate them with AI. There's some cool AI stuff. I've seen like some AI music videos where you like, you know, you put in the lyrics and then it kind of like, you can put in the genre and stuff. Surprisingly, if the lyrics are good, they can make it sound like really, really good. So that's kind of cool. I've been subbed for a few years, my man. Nice. Well, No More X. I thought your name looked familiar, but I wasn't 100% sure. A lot of people have similar names. But yeah, man, I'll have to check out your channel. I've always been jealous of people that are like musically talented. I'm not. I'm not musically talented. I can kind of play guitar a little bit, but yeah, I'm not really that musically talented, unfortunately. I took some piano lessons. Yes, no? Are we here? Okay, I think we're back, guys. Okay, sorry, I had some internet issues, some internet connection issues. If you guys can see me, drop a comment. Do me a favor, drop a comment. I'm back inside now. I think I was a little bit too far away from my router, maybe. Let me know if you can see me. I'm back inside. I need to clean my house big time. I got crap everywhere. I wrote 2 songs inspired by Star Trekker, which I have done fairly well, titled Star Trekker and Rebel in the Stars. I'll be remastering those soon as well, as I felt they could be mixed better. Nice. I just downloaded a game called Star Trekker. I don't know if that's what you're referring to in the song. I haven't played it yet, but I do know there is a game called Star Trekker. Oh, nice. I'm gonna have to check that game out. I got it through Game Pass. But I believe we're back. I think we're back. I'm seeing you guys' comments. I've been having some issues with my internet. I don't know what's up with T-Mobile. I'm paying $55 a month for my T-Mobile internet. Normally it works, but for some reason I've been having some issues with the router. I had to reset it before I started my stream. And the connection's been a little bit spotty, but to be fair, I have been out of my car, so maybe that's why. But now I'm inside, so I shouldn't be having any more connection issues. Is Enzy still here? And also Emma and VV. I know Thunder Ducky was here watching as well. Nomar X was here. Poe Collector was here. Thank you again for the $50 donation, Enzy. Appreciate it. I'm going to have to check out your channel. Have you ever played Ski Sniper? I have not. It's called Ski Sniper? I have never even heard of it. I was playing some American Truck Simulator night before yesterday. The game's actually a lot of fun. Been getting back into that. I've been playing a little bit of Resident Evil 2. I play Fortnite occasionally. Fortnite's probably my favorite battle royale that I've played lately. And then I play like some indie games that are on sale, games that my subscribers like gift me. I was checking out a game the other night called Wild Hearts, which is kind of like a Souls-like RPG, kind of similar to Monster Hunter. It's cheap and pretty funny for a bit of entertainment. It's called Ski Sniper. Huh. I'll have to check it out. I'll have to check that out. Do. I need to close my door. So in my laundry room, I have this thing. Let me show you. It's this thing. It's like a timer. I think it turns on a vent or something in my ceiling. You know how there's those like spinning things on the top of people's houses that spin? They're like little vents. I think that's what that thing is. It's like every so often when it gets to a certain time, it like turns on that vent, I think. But it makes like a clicking sound. Like all the time. It's just like it's like super loud, so I have to close that door because it's just super annoying. I'll be like watching Netflix and then it'll be like a quiet scene and then I'll just hear that in the background. It's just really annoying. Boy Hello says, hey bros, bless you for staying tough. Anyone ever donate money here to you? Somebody just actually donated $50. Boy Hellos. Somebody just donated $50. And also, guys, real quick. So I slept in my car last night. I did it for fun, okay? The title of this video is Living in My Car. I'm not actually living in my car. It was just, so I don't want you to think I'm homeless or anything. I'm partnering with several streamers to bless the less fortunate. I mean, and boy, Helos, like, you can do whatever you want. I'm not going to turn down any money because I could definitely use it. Been helping my girl with a lot of medical bills lately. So I've been working a lot of overtime. But yeah, I'm not homeless, so I don't want you to think I'm homeless. But just the fact that you're watching, man, that's good enough for me. I hope you subscribe, but yeah, man, you do you. And again, shout out to where is he? Where is Emmett? Not it's Enzy. Thank you again, Enzy, for the $50 donation. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, man. You're the real MVP, and boy, thanks for popping in, bro. I hope you decided to stick around and become part of the community. But how's your night going, man? I think I'm like allergic to grass or something because my nose keeps itching. Itching like crazy. That's why I hate mowing my lawn because whenever I mow my lawn, my nose just goes crazy. It's like fresh cut grass. It's like it's the few things I'm allergic to that I know of. The few things I'm allergic to. But boy, Helos, how's your night going, man? You play any good video games lately or anything? Yeah, I've been playing some Wild Hearts. I've been playing some American Truck Simulator. One of my subscribers named Brandon, he gifted me a couple games on Steam. So I've been trying out those. He gifted Game Pass, which is kind of like Netflix but for video games. So I've been playing some games on Game Pass thanks to him. I was playing some Resident Evil 2 remastered the other nights. Kind of a spooky game. I died really quick. I'm gonna keep playing that. Been playing some Halo. Some what else was I playing the other night? Oh, some Oblivion remaster. Actually, a very cool game. I don't know if you guys have ever played Oblivion, but even the original is fun. The remaster one, pretty nice looking graphics, though I have to have everything turned down low on my computer because it's an older computer. Um, but yeah, been playing a lot of different video games. Thank you for the likes again, guys. We got 9 likes. And the $50 super chat from Enzy. Thank you again, man. You the real MVP, bro. You're the real MVP. Let's see. Can I put a background here? Can I put a background? Let's see. What do I want to change my background to? What do I want to change my background to? Can I put Spyro? Nice. Also been playing some Spyro Reignited Trilogy. The game's surprisingly difficult on some levels. Surprisingly difficult. Fun though, but difficult. If you're just popping in, guys, drop some comments down below. Drop some comments down below if you're just popping in. Now, where X says, I've always liked Morrowind best. Hopefully they remake that at some point. I like how you could provoke people in Morrowind so they attacked and you could kill them without getting in trouble. I didn't know that. I mean, I have played a little bit of Morrowind. The thing that frustrated me was you could take somebody out in that game, and there could be like nobody in the room, right? You just go into somebody's house, you take them out, no witnesses, and then you walk out, and you think nobody saw, but then everybody knows you did it. Like everybody knows you committed a crime, even though you took out every single witness. So that was kind of frustrating. But I guess you're saying like if they attack you first and then you take them out, it like you don't go to jail. Like it's like self-defense, I guess. But Morrowind remastered, I'm pretty sure they're gonna do it. Like I feel like Oblivion remaster was a test, and because it's done really well, I think it's even sold more copies than the original. But because Oblivion remastered has done so well, they'd be crazy not to remaster Morrowind. They'd be crazy not to remaster Morrowind. Yep, that's why you provoked. Then you can go into their store home and steal without issues. Ooh, interesting.
Interesting. I have Morrowind on my original Xbox. I thought about buying it on computer. It was super cheap. I think right now it's like $10. I think normally it's $10, but it was really cheap for a while. Maybe I'll try rebuying that. I think there's like some mods you can get too that like have AI for voice acting. Because there's like some voice acting in the game, but a lot of it is like text. Like all the quests are text mainly. So if I could get a mod where it just puts AI voice over the text, so I don't have to like read all that crap, I think that would be nice. That because I just hate reading. It just takes forever. So if I can use AI to an AI mod to read the text for me, that could be pretty nice. But yeah, maybe I'll have to try playing some Morrowind one of these nights. I do think it's backwards compatible on the Xbox One, so I just got to find like my game disc, um, and then I can try playing some whatchamacallit, some Morrowind. I'm gonna see if I can actually find. I got a lot of 360 games. I got Skyrim. I got Force Unleashed. I didn't even realize I had Force Unleashed for the Xbox 360. What else do I got? Lord of the Rings. I know that they did the Marwin Unity mod, which looks pretty good. Not sure if it has the AI voices though. Huh. Well, I know Steam has like a lot of mod support. At least for Skyrim. I don't know how well the mod support is for Oblivion and Morrowind, but I know I got Morrowind somewhere on my Xbox original. I'm not sure what I did with it, but I do have it somewhere. Somewhere. If you guys are just popping in, welcome to the stream. How's your night going? I hope you're doing fantastic. It is currently 1:25 in the morning, 1:25 a.m. Let me see, what else could I change my background to? What else could I change my background to? Hmm. Um, let's see. Nothing really. I'll take off the background. But yeah, AI voices would make it cool. They would make it pretty cool. Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. Are you into card games by chance? I don't play a lot of card games. There was a card game I played a long time ago. It was a couple years back. It was called Munchkin. It's kind of like Dungeons and Dragons, but it's a card game, and it's more like I don't know, easy to get into. But there's like multiple different Munchkin games. There's like Munchkin Pirate, Munchkin, just a lot of different versions. You can kind of mix them all together. But it's more or less Dungeons and Dragons, just with playing cards. So like a little bit more streamlined, a little bit more easy to get into. So that's probably like the last card game I played was that. There's also a video game version of it, which I've been thinking about getting. It's just basically the card game, but it's on computer, and there's like maybe some cutscenes and stuff. But Munchkin was pretty popular for a while. Yeah. But yeah, Munchkin, that's a fun one. I haven't played it in forever, so I kind of forget how to play. But that was a fun one. Also play. I know how to play Texas Hold'em, which is like a poker game. Not very good at that. Uno's always fun. I really like Uno. I'm very competitive when it comes to Uno, but I haven't played it in forever. There's also a game called Skippo. Played that a little bit a while back. I'm talking like years ago, but I really liked that game. But other than those, I haven't really played too many card games. Not too many card games, but Munchkin was fun. And guys, just throwing it out there, if you want to help support the channel, and you can hit the join button. It's somewhere down here. You might have to click on like 3 little dots, but if you hit the join button, you can become a member on the channel. You get access to perks like members only chat, behind the scenes videos, members only live streams, kind of stuff like that. It's just kind of a fun way to help support the channel if you like what I'm doing. It's helped me pay my internet bill and potentially my new phone bill, because I'm thinking about getting unlimited data so I can live stream when I'm not at my house. So I can do like some IRL live streams. I think that would be kind of cool. But I haven't decided yet. I'm still considering that. I have like 5 days to decide, and if I buy my lower data plan, I can always upgrade later. But I'm not sure if it's like truly unlimited. So I have to like do some more research. But yeah. My last billboard post, I promised, but I also designed, developed tabletop games. Oh, that's cool. Currently have Creature Catching Club and Sniper Dice out over on the Game Crafter website. Oh, that's really cool. So, some card games. That's really interesting. Tabletop games. Have you ever thought of like trying to make video game versions of your tabletop games? That would be something to consider. Because sometimes people they like card games, but they don't want to they don't have time to like deal out the cards, or they want to play against the computer. So if you could like put your card games into a computer game and essentially just have the game on computer, just same kind of setup, but be able to like face people online or play against the computer, that would be cool. That'd be cool. That's basically what Munchkin did, because there's a Munchkin video game, and they just took the literally the card game and they just put it on computer, and that's basically what it is. So maybe something to consider. I'm sure there's a lot of like indie developers that would probably be interested in helping make that happen. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Yeah, that would be cool, but I lack coding knowledge. I was able to bring my cards into Tabletop Simulator though, but that's not a standalone game, of course. Makes sense. Yeah, I can't code anything. I've met some like indie game developers, and I kind of like spitball ideas whenever I'm playing their games. I'm like, you should put this into your game, or you should put that into your game. And sometimes they do it. So I kind of like give recommendations, and like I give them ideas and stuff. And occasionally they actually put my ideas into their game, which is really cool because I don't know how to make video games. I'm not that talented. But there's some people out there that like, even if you don't know coding, maybe somebody out there does know coding, and they just kind of want to get their feet wet with making video games, and you could like collaborate and stuff. So something to look into. Just because you can't do something doesn't mean you can't, link up with somebody who does know how to do that. Because like maybe they're good at coding, but they're not good at like designing the premise for card games or whatever. So it's like you both could, you design the card game, they do the programming, and bada bing, bada boom. You got the next great video game. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, I don't know how to code either. Not my forte. Not my forte. Ba-da-ba-bum. Excuse me. But guys, it is getting pretty late, so I probably should get to bed because I did not sleep very well last night because I was sleeping in my car. Not the most comfy, but I didn't get a lot of sleep, so I should probably call it a night. Um, do you used to listen to Rappin' Forte? Never heard of them. I'm not super big into rap music. There's some rap I like, but I'm more into like techno stuff. But guys, it is pretty late, so I better head to bed. Thank you again for the super chats, NZ. Really appreciate it. I'll try to check out your guys' channels when I get a chance. If you haven't, just leave a comment on one of my other videos, and I'll go back and click on your username, and I'll check out your guys' channels if I if I can find the time. But yeah, Nomar X, leave a comment on one of my videos. I'll check out your channel. And NZ, I'll check out your channel too, man. Thanks again for the donation. If you guys haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. I will be back on tomorrow night doing another live stream. I'm going to try to start earlier than I did tonight. I just got sidetracked with hanging out with coworkers and whatnot. But yeah, thanks for popping in, guys. Thanks for the super chats. I'll be back on tomorrow. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your night. Stay safe out there. And I hope you have a wonderful time. Take it easy. Thanks for popping in, hanging out with me. And I will catch you tomorrow. Until then, my name is Adam. And remember, keep calm and game on. Toodles!